Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, March 13th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is Om Bhavam Namah, which means I am absolute existence. And today we have a little bit of shift going on. It's coming down from the full moon energy, and it's not just, wham bam, the moment's over. This energy still lingers, so you still may be feeling it a little bit. But even as you're feeling it a little bit, we have a shift today. We have Mercury moving from Pisces into Aries today. And I have written, beware, psychic insights. And, beware is just the shortened version of be aware. So it's not like, watch out, something bad's happening. It's just like, pay attention. These psychic insights may be like coming in because that shift isn't happening until 2 p.m. Pacific time. So we have almost, a large portion of this day with Mercury at 29 degrees Pisces, the final degree of the zodiac, which can reveal insight from the full round of the zodiac and bring it in. Mercury in Aries is such an interesting placement, I feel like. I want to mention that Mercury will be moving retrograde once it after goes into Taurus and will come back into Aries. So we have these retrograde planets this year working the Aries bend. And so what I'm getting for this process of Mercury in Aries, especially knowing that it's going to come retrograde back in, is tell the truth. Tell the truth of who you are. It's really easy. It's so easy because to always look without and be like, oh, I see what's going on there, I see what's going on there, I see what's going on there. But like the feeling of this Mercury in Aries, tell the truth of who you are. Start with yourself. If you are seeing something out there, come back in. Well, okay, so I noticed this. So because I noticed this, because I know how the world works, it's showing me something. It's not necessarily showing me a direct mirror. It may not be an exact thing, but what is it showing me? How do I come back? How can I tell the truth about myself in this energy? Mercury in Aries wants to bring you the revelation of your I am vibration. And so it's always doing that. Universe is literally always showing you where you're at by, what's coming up in your life. What are you feeling? What are you healing? What are you connected to? What are you drawn to? What are you repulsed to? That draw and the repulse, it's the same thing, and it's just showing you. So pay attention as Mercury goes through Aries. Now, Mercury in Aries can also ignite within the mind that balance of frustration, aggression. So if you are finding yourself feeling combative with your words, feeling combative in your communication, come back to yourself. Again, tell the truth about yourself. Where are you suppressing yourself? Because chances are, even if you're combating out there, nobody out there can really actually control you. Nobody out there can really tell you what to do, what's going on. So if you're getting combative, like for me, I get resistant. I get resistant, that's my combative. And so when I get to that place, I'm like, oh, what am I resisting within? Where am I feeling suppressed? That suppression's not coming from without. This is within. This is a within thing. And that's where I have an opportunity to tell the truth about myself, about who I am. So this is going to be a powerful transit. And like I said, Mercury will be going into its shadow period, like around the 27th, I believe, of March. It'll go into the shadow period, and then we'll move into Taurus and then come back in. So we're going to have a chance to really introspect this energy. But start now. Why not? The lessons came through today. It's perfect. And the other aspect today is so perfect with this. Oh my God, I love this aspect today. We have the moon in Libra, bringing some balance, wanting to bring harmony, helping us with these worth lessons, helping us with any love lessons that are coming up, and that's the thing that I'm getting today. We have this moon in Libra opposite Venus, which is retrograde in Aries. Ooh, did you see the lights? The universe is like, yeah, get into this. It's because I was getting these great downloads about this. This is happening 11 degrees, healing degree. Feeling is healing. But the message that came through strongly is the energy of looking for love in all the wrong places. So this opposition, it can be a tug of war. And that's what I feel like looking for love outside of ourselves is. It's this tug of war. You're like, I'm searching for this thing to fill me up. And then the universe keeps boomeranging you right back to yourself to tell the truth about yourself. Because the thing is, no one can ever love you enough to fill up your holes. No one can ever love you enough to make up for you not loving yourself. And I know this. I've had some great love stories in my life. I've been so deeply loved, and yet these deep holes of lack of self-worth never could be filled, as much as anybody else tried. And so it always has had to come back to me. Oh my God, the cards. When I pulled the cards, I was like, oh my God, oh my gosh, the illustration. No one can ever fill your holes. No one can ever love you enough to make up for you not loving yourself. This is the dream. This is where we are looking for somebody else to fill those holes. This is where we're looking for somebody else to fulfill us. And it's upside down. It's like, no, that's not the way. In our harmony, this is the way. This is how you do it. So this is our call in this energy. And, this is ongoing. This is Mars and Taurus making us work our worth lessons. This is Venus retrograde, making us come in, look at our worth, making us return to self-love. This is Jupiter retrograde in Libra. All of this Venus energy that's working us. And then the moon right now is also filling this. So it's time to let go of looking for it outside of ourselves and come into looking for it within ourselves. And I'm working on a blog about this too, so I'll be putting that out, maybe today, maybe yesterday by the time you're watching this, I'm not sure, but I'm going to be working on getting that out. But this is the truth. So if you're feeling that, or if you're feeling that emptiness, get into that emptiness. Climb on into that. Where did it come from? Where did these holes come from? Because we have such a beautiful energy to help bring about this energy, bring about some healing in this energy. We have Chiron conjunct Pallas in Pisces, and the sun is on approach. So the sun tomorrow will be conjunct this energy. So the sun is going to be lighting this energy up, helping us get into these energies. Pallas, the patriarchy. I think, let me just say for the record, I'm not patriarchy or matriarchy. I want balance. I want us all to work together. I'm balance-archy. There's not a name for it, I don't think. But that's what I really want. I don't want one side to be dominant. I don't think one side needs to be dominant. I think it needs to be this infinity symbol of feeding into each other. But anyways, this Chiron energy is healing levels of this patriarchy. It's bringing forth this understanding in ourselves. And one of the best ways we can overcome this energy is not look outside of ourselves for that healing. Healer, heal thyself. Healthy self, heal thyself. Come on in to this energy, because when you're looking out there, then you get sucked out of yourself. But when you come back in here, you can't be manipulated by the outside things. You can't be taken in by these things that aren't true for you. So you're filling your holes. And so that's what I really believe, that a big part of this balance coming in with Chiron, Pallas, and the sun on approach is going to be doing for us. And it comes back to my energy mantra today. Om Bhavam Namah. I am absolute existence. In truth, there are no real holes within my I am vibration. This is wholeness. That's all wholeness in you. But there's still wounds. There's wounds in the wholeness. And so that's where those holes are. And that's where you can dive in and bring some fulfillment to yourself and bring some love to yourself. And this astro is perfect for that. So I have, along with these cards, I have letting go and totality, which are both letting go cards. Letting go of this need for that outside energy to fulfill you. That's part of being the miser. When you're letting these things outside of you fulfill you, you're being a miser, because it's like you have these holes where you have these buried treasures too that you haven't even realized. And so you hold these things back because you're not worthy, because you're not focused on them, because you are focused on this outside thing, trying to draw this outside thing in. But I've got a breakthrough card. So I believe that there's breakthrough in this energy today, breakthrough in the release, letting go of looking outside, and in turning within, finding this harmony in and through who you are. And speaking of harmony in and through who you are, one of my favorite cards, the Wizard of Oz. It is the Sun card, and this to me, this is the solar plexus. And the solar plexus to me is one of the big chakras of self-love, lighting up, letting your light shine, coming into that wholeness. The Sun card is success. The Sun card is innocence. And so it's coming into that and trusting you have all the pieces. You've got the courage. You are home. Got the intuition with Toto. You've got the brain. Where's the scarecrow? Oh, there's the scarecrow. There's the brain and there's the heart. You've got all the pieces. You just have to recognize that and be in your wholeness. Om Bhavam Namah. This is perfect for Om Bhavam Namah. So get into that. Love yourself. Let yourself shine. And don't be looking for love in all the wrong places. Love is always right here for you in any given moment. Just like that. It's like click your heels 3 times. There's no place like home. Oh, there it is. So that's it for today. Book a reading if you want to dive in deeper, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.